Hey, it's me, Heather, mom of 5 with a micro preemie as well, who is 5 months old now. Sorry about the huffing and puffing and the bouncing here. I'm gonna be looking at my nose pretty much, but I'm cooling down on my treadmill because I just did one of the most selfish things I could ever do, and that is work out. So for those of you who have watched other videos, you'll know, like I said, 5 kids, ages 11, 8, 5, just turned 2, and micro preemie is 26 weeker, 5 months actual, 2 months adjusted. So I'm a triathlete. I've mentioned that in the past. I'm crazy enough that I've done a triathlon as early as 7 weeks postpartum with baby number 4. Not to be competitive, just to do it, just to prove to myself that I still could. I'm not shy about talking about my weight. Weight has always been an issue for me. I can eat really, really well, work out. I trained for half Ironman even one year I did when I was 1 year postpartum with baby number 3. And I struggle to get under 180 pounds. Part of that is, it is truly a lot of muscle, and I have a big frame, I'm tall, but still that's not a good weight for me. That's still too much body fat. So I'm very honest about my size. And I compete as an Athena. For you triathletes, you know what that is. It's a weight class. You have to be 165 pounds or more as a female to compete in that class. But this time around, because all the factors with delivering my micro preemie, bed rest, lots of blood transfusions, I literally almost died. I was on bed rest for months. I was on hospital bed rest for 3 weeks before I had her. Then recovering from an emergency C-section, extremely anemic, 16 blood transfusions, pack of plasma. I almost died, literally, so I'm trying not to beat myself up, but I bought a treadmill after I had this baby because I really need to work out and I can't go to the gym because of her immune system. So I rarely make the time for myself to get out here and jump on it, but I signed up for a triathlon next month, again, just to prove that I can. But I'm struggling with fitting in more than a couple 30-minute workouts a week, and usually that's swimming because I enjoy swimming a lot. But like I said, I'm cooling down. I'm about to go feed that baby. But normally I'm not a strong runner. That's one of the things I struggle with the most. My best 5K time is 29 minutes. That was like super good peak fitness stretch goal, and I made it. That was actually about 1.5 years ago after baby number 4, and I worked really hard on my run. But today I'm proud of myself because, yes, it was a treadmill run. I did use a 0.5 incline. I know that's not a big incline, but it's really hot and humid in here. This is my sunroom. I'll show you my little setup here. I can see the baby through the sliding door. You see it right there. And my 2-year-old, she's sleeping in her high chair. This is how I sneak time. My older 3 are watching Netflix. But I set up my trainer with my bike in this room next to my treadmill. And I have some weights in here. I just try to get in here when I can. But like I said, I'm proud of myself because I just ran 2 miles in 22:30. 22 minutes, 30 seconds. So it's not super fast, but for me, that's something. That's an accomplishment. Again, I know I look nasty, but this is just, I worked out. I just have to tell you guys, especially those of you who are struggling coming after a baby, and especially you micro preemie moms, take care of yourself. It's really important. I forget it all the time. I barely eat, I barely drink. I'm just busy, busy, busy all the time. But I know it's important, and not making time for working out affects my postpartum depression and anxiety, which is another thing I'm working on a lot lately, seeing a counselor for that. So don't feel extremely selfish if you sneak time, even if your baby's crying in a swing. Your baby crying for 20 or 30 minutes isn't going to kill them. I know there's fussy, colicky babies that cry all the time. So you got to make time for yourself. I know it's hard to ignore the chaos, but just keep that in mind that you deserve it for yourself. I'm very blunt about my weight. I'm really having a hard time losing this weight, even though I delivered so early. Normally I gain 50 pounds in a pregnancy, and even though I delivered at 26 weeks, I still gained a good 30. But I am 206 pounds right now, and like 3 weeks ago I was 210 pounds, and I delivered when I was 214 pounds. So if that tells you anything, 5 months later, and that's delivering a baby, so blood loss, amniotic fluid, baby, size of the baby, which she was only 2 pounds, but still, what I lost is probably what I lost in delivery. I don't think I've lost anything since then. So 206 pounds for me, when my normal weight is around 180, and I'm over 5 months postpartum right now. To me, that's like unacceptable, but I'm trying really hard to just be forgiving of myself. So if I'm gonna forgive myself for it, I want you guys to forgive yourself for what you feel is a struggle or a shortcoming as well. Anyway, that's my thought for the day. I got stuck inside my sports bra today, in case that you find that funny. It happened to me in a dressing room one time. Tried on too small of a size, and I literally almost dislocated my shoulder getting out of it. Today I pulled it over my head. I use the kind that you pull over your head and then clasp in the back. And I pulled it over my head, and I was trying to clasp it. And I was like, ooh, like trying to clasp it. And it was just like, my rib cage is too fat. So, and then I had to pull it off and put a different one on. Still too tight. I can hardly breathe, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll all get there. All right. Be kind to yourselves. Make time for yourself and have a good day.